Fox News Alert breaking today. NASA announcing a major shift in its big plan to return to the moon by adding moon missions. Joining us now is the NASA Administrator, Jared Isaacman. Sir, welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do give our viewers an update.
Well, it's absolutely great to be here. Today, NASA has taken a big step in the right direction, achieving President Donald Trump's national space policy, which is to return American astronauts to the moon, build an enduring presence, build a moon base, so when we go back to stay. So what are we doing? We're getting back in the business of launching moon rockets with great frequency. President Trump created the Artemis program during his first term, where he committed American astronauts to going back to the moon. Now we got to up the ante. We got to increase our cadence. We're not launching moon rockets every 3 years after today. We're going to start launching them every single year. In the weeks ahead, Artemis 2 is going to fly farther into space than ever before. Those 4 brave NASA astronauts are going to go around the moon, come back safely to Earth. We're going to launch another mission, Artemis 3, in 2027, where we're going to launch our astronauts into low Earth orbit, test out our systems, rendezvous with one or both of our lunar landers, get very comfortable. We're going to start buying down risk for 2028, where we're going to prepare for up to 2 opportunities to land on the moon, achieve President Trump's objectives.
So what you're saying is, let me put it up on the screen just for people who might not have followed along or somehow missed it as we jumped there to James Comer. So spring of 2026, Artemis 2 will be launched for circumnavigation of the moon. 2027, Artemis 3, which was supposed to land on the moon, will now do a test docking of the lunar lander in low Earth orbit, very much the same way that Apollo 9 did. 2028, Artemis 4 will land on the moon, and then TBA Artemis 5 will land on the moon as well. This follows a rather sharp report from the Aerospace Safety Advisory Panel, which said this about the missions. They said that they were repeatedly raising concern that Artemis 3 and subsequent missions combined too many first-time systems and operations into a single flight. The ASAP found that this stacking of firsts materially elevates mission risk and reduces margin. The panel recommended redistributing objectives across missions. Are you comfortable now that this redistribution by adding an extra mission before you land on the moon is going to mitigate those risks that the panel was concerned about?
Well, I have to tell you, I completely agree with the ASAP committee and their findings, not just on our Artemis return to the moon architecture, but they raise concerns across a lot of programs. President Trump called for the return to the moon during his first term when he created the Artemis program. NASA expertise, our engineers, our astronauts, our leadership understand that you don't just go from a flight around the moon to landing on the moon. We didn't forget our history books. We know that we had Mercury, we had Gemini, we had Apollo, we had the space shuttle, and you know what? We were launching those rockets on average every 3 months. The time that Apollo 7 splashed down before we launched Apollo 8 around the moon, you're talking about 2 months, right? We don't know what I don't want to speculate on prior administrations and what they're thinking, but you do not launch a moon rocket every 3 years. So President Trump gave us the national space policy. He aligned whole of government around how we're going to achieve it. Congress gave us the resources. President Trump's one big beautiful bill gave us the plus up in human exploration to do what needs to be done, which is not launching moon rockets every 3 years, not making giant leaps from around the moon to landing on it, but to do it in an evolutionary way. This is how NASA changed the world in the 1960s. President Trump is giving us the means to change the world again.
Jared, only a few seconds left. Was there full agreement that this was the right way to change course?
100% was their full agreement. I mean, this is unqualified support from all of our stakeholders across NASA leadership, NASA astronauts. Every prime contractor that supports America's return to the moon has come out today in a statement in support of this program. All of the congressional leaders I've had an opportunity to meet with over the last few weeks, many of them are putting out statements. This is all getting around President Trump's national space policy. This is the right way to return to the moon, to stay.
All right, Mr. Administrator, thanks for being with us. And we look forward to the launch of Artemis 2. A good friend of ours will be commanding that mission, so we hope to get it up in the air soon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.